Hi guys. I'm extremely happy now and a bit sad. I'm a bit sad because my story of tuning of this very FX Panthera is over. It gives excellent results for me, and to tell the truth, I will not dare to change something here. I've spent the whole day from the very morning, 8 o'clock in the morning, till now. It's about 3 hours, almost evening. The sun will get down soon, and I've made a lot of experiments. First of all, as you can see, I've made some tuning here, so I installed the second bottle, and now the total volume of air here is 1050 cubic centimeters, so it's more than a liter. It's just something. Don't ask me, I didn't check the amount of shoots here because today I had another aim. My aim was to make my main projectile that I use. It's Russian Katyusha slugs, 40 grain ones that I shoot for already, I think, 3 years, and I'm absolutely sure that they can give very good result. To fine-tune the gun to shoot them well. So it took some time, I would say, because with original liner that is installed in FX Panthera, it's FX STX Superior Heavy, new one with 18-inch twist rate. I was very upset because I tried to shoot Russian slugs and I couldn't get any good result at any speed from 260 meters per second to 310 meters per second. So it was crazy. I spent a lot of time, and I thought that I really broken something in that gun when I made my upgrade. So there were some tuning here and some upgrades here, and I disassembled the gun just till every screw, because I wanted to know how it worked, and I used to know everything about any gun I shoot bench rest with, because if something happens I have to know how to fix it, and so that's why I disassembled the whole gun. And then I just took H&N 40 grain slugs, new one with mass expansion hole. The speed was very high, it was 305 meters per second plus minus, so it's about, guys, I'm not sure, above 1000 FPS. I will post it here. I'm not a converter in my head. And they were brilliant, they were perfect to 100 yards distance, and they understood that FX did an excellent job because they made new FX STX liner for those slugs you shoot in United States, in Europe. As I told you before, we almost don't have those type of slugs in Russia, because our slugs are more like 22 LR bullets. They're very much the same in many ways, so they look like LA bullets, I would say. And most of air gunners nowadays use classic slugs like H&N, Javelin, Zen projectiles, and so on and so on. Most of them look almost the same. So, and this barrel that is installed in FX Panthera out of the box is perfect for it. You just have to find your adjustment for that gun, and I was really amazed with accuracy that I've got with those slugs at that very high speeds. Just very good. But as I told you before, my main aim was to adjust this gun for my slugs that I shoot, that I have in unlimited quantities here. I can buy as much as I need and I can shoot them. So you understand why, because you have to have access to ammunition that you need for your gun anytime, otherwise you don't need that gun, as for me. And so I decided to go radical way, I would say, or critical way. I took the liner from my perfect shooting FX Impact M3 that I shot previous 1.5 years, and that gave me perfect results, and I installed it here. So what did I found out? First of all, I could reach perfect accuracy, and at the very end of testing, that you will obviously see here, I cleaned the barrel and made 60 shots, 6 groups by 10 shots, one by one, to 100 yards distance, without stop, after cleaning the barrel. And I think that it is sub MOA, or about 1 MOA average result there. Probably better, but I'm sure that not worse. I didn't measure it yet, but you will see this information, so you have advantage. But I tried different setups. I was amazed that at the pressure of 175 I could reach 305 meters per second with those very 40 grain slugs. I'd like to mention that I have changed the probe. Now it is a pin probe, as you can see, and I checked how deep it puts the slug in. I disassembled the barrel, took it away, and seen that it really puts the slug to the place it should be. So it's very well done, very well calculated, and I'm absolutely satisfied with it. And then, you know, I made it in a wrong way, so I came from higher pressures to lower pressures of the regulator, and it took much more time than it could from the very beginning. At 150 bar I could get 290, 295 meters per second with those 40 grain slugs. Just amazing. That's the thing I've never met before in any air gun. So this Panthera allows us to work at very low pressures. And the fact that amazed me a lot and made me extremely happy is that I could shoot these slugs and found the best velocity for them. Okay, it was always the best velocity for them, but in this very case it is the best. At 275 meters per second. Guess the pressure of the regulator. 120 bar. And almost the lowest hammer setup to 1.5 position of quick tune system. Crazy. Then I made some adjustments and get to 125 bar and 175 position plus 5 clicks, so it's something between 175 and 2. Got good accuracy, and after that made 60 shots. So I'm absolutely happy, and this gun gives incredibly stable speeds when you shoot. It has incredibly low hammer strike when you shoot, extremely low pressures, and it is very quiet, especially when you put RusBear tuning moderator, because, you know, as the hammer is at very low level you don't hear it, as you have very good moderator you don't hear it, and as your pressure in after regulator is low you also don't hear anything. And it's absolutely quiet, and a lot of power at 275 meters per second with 40 grain slugs. So, you know, I'm really amazed. I'm really happy, and I'm a bit sad because the story of tuning of that gun is over for me. Well, now I'll have to go outside to the open field and to shoot to longer distances, because here in Russia we shoot bench press to 150 yards distance on the same target as you usually shoot 100 yards distance, and you know, it's really challenging even for 40 grain slugs. When there's wind, it takes some skill to have good shooting. So let's see how I did 60 shots. Of course I'll make them much faster because it won't be that interesting for you, I think, but you can check the stability of speeds, the accuracy of the gun, and how it works. Well, thanks for watching. I'm very happy. Alright, bye guys.
275.
Есть! Круто. Очень круто. Да.